Uh, what What do you think is the best job in the world? Like the best occupation? You know, I'm in the NFL. You're
Yeah.
the top streamer in the world.
Yeah, I got you.
What do you think is?
You ready for this? Kicker.
Here we go. I've been asked about this too, but we can talk about it now.
NFL kicker, best job in the world.
NFL kicker.
Never get hit, making millions if you're good. You
got to be good though.
Yeah.
How hard is that? You have one job.
Yeah, but the pressure is immense.
Nope. I've already talked about this. It's your one job. Your one job is to deal with pressure. You already know how to kick.
It's just you and the ball, huh?
100%. Dude, just how you are not spending the entire offseason living in the mountains with the monks meditating. I'm not joking. Like you should be able to visualize nothing but just the ball and like the uprights every single kick and just be able to zonk yourself out because there are monks that can do it. And you don't have to get to that crazy level of like they're in like the middle of the winter and they're sitting there, you can see their heat, like the body heat in the middle of a winter storm. They're at 8.6 degrees perfectly. You don't even have to be at that level, but figure it out. You have one job, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy to me. And you never get hit. And if you're good, like I said, if you're good, you can kick to your 40 and you're still punting them. You know what I'm saying?
What about punter? You said punter.
Punter's up there, but I don't think punters. I mean, who's the highest paid punter in the league?
Jack Fox, baby.
Yeah, it better be, dude. My man.
That boy kicking shit.
Bro,
he boomed one the other day.
On our own 15-yard line, and they're end up driving it from their 15. Man, he's just poof.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight, dude.
I'm gonna tell Jake Bates when I see him tomorrow. Hey Jake, you have you have the best fucking job in the world.
Long snapper.
Yep.
Long snapper.
Long snapper's tough, bro. Are you kidding me? That's long snapper is pressure. Personally,
no. Over kicker?
Not over kicker.
A long snap, dude. You mess the snap up, it's over. The guy doesn't even get to kick it, right?
But
like it's like saying the holder has pressure. Like no, it's like
the kicker is crazy.
Yeah, the kicker is crazy. Like Super Bowl, this guy knocks us down. Like just think about like this stuff.
Come on, man. Just get out there and do your job, bro.
What if it's cold as shit, like 20 degrees?
Dude, I mean, shouldn't he? What do you mean? He should be sitting there in the just perfect. He should be perfect temperature. He should be sweating. He's so hot.
Okay, let me ask you this: you ever play like in a big tournament and you feel a little pressure before you go in,
Yeah. Then I just never mind. I was gonna say some shit.
No, go ahead. Let that shit run.
Say it.
Say some shit.
Let it rip.
Now, gentlemen. No. I feel you, dude. I think for me, literally just deep breaths worked for me at the level that I was competing at. And it wasn't on the, in front of hundreds of thousands of people live, but even just like simple breathing control worked for me. I'm not saying that's how easy it is. Clearly it's much more difficult. Again, personally, dude, I've said this a million times. I've tweeted it. It's a viral tweet, and I'm going to stand on this until there are 32 kickers in the league that just don't miss from 50. Right? 50. There are 9 billion people on this planet. All right, let's say that 4.5 billion of them are women, so there's 4.5 billion left. All right, and maybe there's only 1 billion of them that are the age that can kick. There's 1 billion people. You tell me we can't find 32 kickers that can get money from 50? We got kickers missing extra points.
That is crazy. Extra points.
Extra point is crazy. Yeah, extra point is crazy. Yeah.
I mean, and it happened, dude. It's happening week in and week out, bro. Like the I don't remember specifically. Was it the Vikings game or was it there was another game where there was like 3 missed kicks in a row, like bing, 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 from both sides. The Jets kicker got fired. Thank God. Packers kicker was abysmal the first half of the season. You know what I mean? He was missing everything. And like when you're at the point, you are owned by a billionaire. Your team is your owner's 500 million or more. You know what I'm saying? They're freaking shitting money. You don't have a kicker on your team? Like, oh shit, it's 4th and 9 from the 40. Guess we got to go for it. Like, there are some teams that it happens, and you're just like, how the hell do you not have one piece of this puzzle, bro? Like,
you know what I figured out about kickers though? Like, if you're one of the best kickers, Justin Tucker, Harrison Butker, all the top kickers, they miss. No one's thinking twice. Like, okay, he's gonna make the next one. If you're a new kicker, so say you got a new guy. If he misses one big kick, his shot is done. He's not gonna get another redo. So I feel like for the young guys, we got Jake Bates as a rookie. He's been killing it for us. But if he would have started off missing, it's like, dude, what can he do? But Justin Tucker can miss all he wants. These top dogs can miss all they want because they know they have the resume. But these young guys, like the NFL, just plays no games. You miss one big kick, you're out of there. There's the next one. That's the problem. I feel like you got to give the young guys a chance too. Like you see him practice, he has potential. Let the man. If he misses one, let him keep kicking, bro. You got to have faith.
I'm very curious about. I have a question. So, what's your thoughts on free throws in basketball?
It's what my thoughts on what?
Free throws in basketball.
A what throw?
Free throw.
It's free, bro.
It's free.
That should make it 100%.
You should be. Come on, man. If you're not above 80% of your free throws or 85%, like what are we doing here, bro? Your job is to shoot the basketball.
So the kicker has to make everyone, but the free throw is 85%.
Pause. There's a difference, right? Right. So when you're shooting that free throw, you're uncontested, right?
Yep.
You're from you can practice that. How many times have you practiced that shot? Dead center, right? Like let's just say extra points. Let's not even say 50-yard kicks or whatever. There are a lot of kickers in the league right now that are missing extra points from like what is it 35 out? 35 out, dead center. What are we doing here? Right? Like I don't know. It's wild to me, bro.
So the free throw is the same shot every time.
Yeah, every time. It never changes.
So why is it 85%?
They don't have to shoot. They don't have to shoot any other shot. Like that's the kicker has to kick that one. If we're talking about field, you're just straight extra points.
Different hash.
Yeah, that different hash, left, right hash, different distances.
If it's an extra point, it's not a different hash, right?
No, but I'm saying field goals. They still have to practice field goals, though.
Right. But you got to be practicing from all the stuff. All right, I see what you guys are saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Look. Listen, hear me out, though. Hear me out. I truly give the most shit when I see a kick that is like, there's no reason this should have missed. Now, if you're like far right hash, right, you're not lined up, you're 50 away, come on now. Obviously, that's a tough kick, right? I'm not going to sit here and be like, LOL, kicker can't make a 50-yard, 55-plus yard kick, not dead center. Like, there are obviously way tougher kicks, and then you have wind. Of course, there's different elements, but there are way too many kickers in this league right now that are missing kicks that they should not miss.
Agreed.
But I will say, dude, Amon-Ra, that was actually incredibly well put about younger kickers coming in and new kickers coming in. They don't have the resume. I agree. I don't know if that's a problem in the league. Like, I can see it being one. But, yeah, man, I completely agree. Justin Tucker misses one. And in my head, I'm like, all right. He's
one bats an eye. It's like this. Oh, okay. Next play. Like, Harrison Butker, next play. Because he just made a 57-yard in the Super Bowl. It's like, no one cares.
Yeah. You know, Aubrey has never missed this was like a couple of weeks ago. I think like week 3 or week 4 in Dallas. This is when everyone thought they still had a chance at the bowl this year. I had the over. And I had the over because I'm a sports bettor. But, dude, Aubrey had never missed a 50-yard field goal in his career.
Aubrey Graham?
Yes.
Notre Dame guy.
And here he is, a walk-off field. It was a walk-off field goal, and he missed it, dude. For the over to not hit. And dude, I would have made a metric. It was an obnoxious like little parlay. I shouldn't have done it, but I was boys. I'm like, it's happening. Like there was no reason for them to make that kick, but everything happened perfectly, right? They got in range, but not too close. So and then they got stopped. So it was 4th down, and they couldn't punt it because they were too close. So they kicked the field goal, and like if they got the first down, they would have kneeled it, and the time would have ran out. But there was still too much time, so it was like everything was stars aligned. And then he misses his first 50-yard field goal, dude. I was just like, I went right to Twitter, bro.
So what's the hardest part about streaming?
So getting off the ground for sure.
Right. Once you're up and running.
Yeah. Once you're up and running, I think it's like balancing and making sure that you don't get burnt out, and then also just finding a way to deal with a lot of like the mental stress and negativity that comes from it.
Right.
Like, I think there's really no other job in the world at all like streaming at a high level. Like even if you're the most famous person in the world, if you're Taylor Swift, like you just don't have to leave the house. That's an option. Like I'm not saying that that's not how you should live your life or you will live it, but like. If you wanted to, you don't need to be on Twitter and you don't need to interact with your fans and you don't need to see negative shit. You can just put out your music and leave, right? Like you could go to the studio and then come back and then you can go and perform and you can leave. And you'll probably have incredible interactions the entire time. However, I have to read everyone's comments 24/7 when I'm live, right? So they have like complete access to me all the time. When you're streaming, when you're live, because every good streamer reads their chat, of course. That's the whole point of streaming. You're interacting with people. You're bouncing off ideas and stuff like that. Someone says the Lions suck. They're not going to the Super Bowl. I say give me your team. They give me their team. Then I can roast the shit out of them for the next like 45 minutes, and everyone starts laughing, and it's a great time. But then there's people that will like just start, they can say something like, you're fucking dog shit, and I'm not, but like I'll read it sometimes, and if I'm in a mood, it'll like, it'll make me sad. And if you don't have someone to like lift you up after the fact, because to like just kind of get you back in a good mental space, like you can just spiral for sure.
Right.
And I think that's probably the hardest part about streaming.
So I watch, I watch some streams, and I always think to myself, like when I'm playing the game by myself, sometimes, me and my brother would always joke. We'll play Call of Duty. He'll play like 2 games and be like, I'm burnt out. I'm like, bro, you just popped on. How do you guys stream for hours on end? I would be so burnt. It seems like, I swear to God, it doesn't even seem like that. It seems like straight torture to be on the game for that long. I don't even know, how do you do it?
It can, bro. So like, again, I've been gaming my entire life, like long sessions, bro. I've been always, again, I don't want to say the word addicted to it, because I'm not. I can, I go weeks without playing sometimes if I'm on vacation and stuff, and I'm not like scratching my neck and shit. But like, I have been gaming for long hours my entire life, 8 hours, 10 hours, just, maybe a couple like breaks in between, but just those grinding sessions. So like, I'm just used to it, man. Like my eyes never hurt when I'm staring at a monitor, ever. And like, I'll go to the eye doctors and they're like, oh, have any issues with your eyes, staring at screens all day? I was like, no, I've been doing it since I was 9.
Yeah.
I don't have any issue. And I think that's why, like nowadays, as I'm getting older, sometimes the games aren't as fun, and that's actually the biggest issue. Right, so like Fortnite will have like dry spells where it's just dull, and if I don't have my boys on, it's like, and it's just me, it's miserable sometimes. It's it feels like a job, right? I'm sitting here like making sure I'm live for at least 4 hours so that I get content out there and feel like I've streamed enough. And it's not like that all the time, but I feel you.